In this video, we are going to have a look at how to set up the world for simple economy model. That means we will have a look at how to build globals, turtle properties, setup. So to look at the global first, as you can see, we have a number of global variables. But we do not need to worry about globals at this moment because in general, we continue to add more globals as we need during the whole programming process. So normally we finish building up globals when we finish the whole model. So we don't need to worry about this right now. But we may have some idea of the properties we will going to use for the turtle. Here we will only need one property, that is wealth. So we define the wealth, and then we can begin to set up the world. The very first action we will always do is to wipe out everything in the world. So we clear all, and then we start by creating 500 agents. And for each agent, the wealth is set to be $100. And then we set the color to be green. We set the shape to be circle. We set the size to be 2, which makes the turtle big enough. Here is a function we need to pay attention to. That is setxy, which is sets the coordinates of the turtle. And the first value is the x coordinates. We use the turtle's wealth, the wealth value, to be its x coordinates. And we use a random number generator based on the range from the range of the y coordinates. Take take a random number from the y coordinates range, and use this random number to be this turtle's y coordinates. So that's the location of the turtle. And finally, we will put the clock back to 0, and that's it. We created the world for simple economy model. Here we need to pay more attention to is how to create the world shape. As we can see that the shape here is a very long square. If we click into it, we will notice that the original point is no longer in the center of the universe, but to the left bottom corner. So we choose from here, corner, and the bottom left. We set the maximum patch coordinates, x coordinate, to be 500, because we know that the x coordinate has been used as the wealth of the agent. So by setting it to 500 means for any individuals, its wealth cannot be greater than 500. Otherwise, the agent will move off the board. So we assume that for each agent, the maximum wealth is 500. And we take the maximum y coordinates, the patch y coordinate, to be 80. And we say for any agent, its y coordinates is a random value between the range of y coordinate. That is, the maximum cannot be bigger than 80. So this 500 agents will be placed in this area. So by now we have created our world. To be exact, when we use random x coordinates or random y coordinates, we take a random value from a range. This range actually is taken from patch x coordinates and y coordinates range. For random x coordinates, we take the range from patch's minimum x coordinates minus 0.5 and the maximum patch x coordinates plus 0.5. We take a random value from this range for this random x coordinates for the total. And the same thing applies to random y coordinates.